There we go. Hello and welcome back, everybody. It is time for some more Dynamax adventuring, and apparently the internet has decided to hit a new low of absolute shenanigans. Where, this is something I found out yesterday when trying to fix the internet because I was trying to connect for a Draft League match and it wasn't connecting. So I restarted the whole thing, deleted and re-added the internet settings, and that completely worked. Not this time, where it just deleted everything. So, it's been a little bit of a problem to reconnect things. So I might have smoothed it a little bit, but technology is technologying. And we fluff around and find out. So it's going to be trying to see if stuff works. Welcome in Noah, welcome in Amazon. How are both of you doing? Alright, let's see. Ooh, Clink Clang. I would not mind Clink Clang. Yeah, I guess we go to the left side. I got the Reggie last night. Nice. Oh, Ghastly, you mean? Not Reggie? Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, Ghastly, that was taking a while. But very good on that. I have not played Xenoblade in a while. Xenoblaze. I mean, I don't know of a game called Xenoblaze. I've heard of Xenoblade, but not Xenoblaze. Nice. Let's go Stop a Tantrum. Nice. Okay, at least it's poisoned. That's good. Xenoblade Chronicles, the original, angers me. Again, I'm not sure why you seem to be unable to build up a party gauge to go and fight the two-hand mech on. Because... Are you fully building up the party gauge and then skip traveling to the closest possible area? Because, like, you can reach it without having to skip travel. Do you not have quick step gems equipped? Because I'd recommend going and getting some quick step gems, because that will help you. I used my brother's Switch to get Iron Hands and used to Urban Mystico, and my brother didn't want me to. I mean, that's what brothers do. That is indeed what brothers do. I'd recommend doing that. That may help you a great deal. That may do a great deal of assistive things, Amazon. Like, basically in Xenoblade Chronicles, I basically always have quick step gems equipped to the person I'm playing as, which is 95% of the time it's Shulk. Ah, man, nice, shiny hand. But yeah, the quick step gems help. They give you increased movement speed. I believe there is an ether crystal deposit in the ether mine that does give quick step level 2. If I had a brother who did that, well, let's just say there would be one more archetype protection. I don't know how to feel about that. That's a bit of a dark stance on things. That's not good. I don't know how to feel about it. I didn't need to die there. I mean, hey. That is what brothers do. Brothers do a little bit of trolling to one another. That is the standard of all brotherly things. And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to leave a like on the stream and subscribe for more. Hello there, RTV Downside. Welcome back. It's been a while. How have you been? Shiny. There is only shiny. Gear grind. Well, it's going for Scorching Sands. It's not going for Focus Punch. Then the Scorch. Nice. You got it in Dynamax Adventures? Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Weather Ball. Oh, Safeguard. Martin, you smooth brain. This thing has no status moves. I've gotten the game now. Very nice. You got Sword or Shield? Very nice. Now the thing's going for attacking moves. Oh boy, it's shifting into maximum Joverdrive. That's not good, because that does a lot of freaking damage. Yeah, that's probably going to knock it out. Well, then it's not going to knock it out, but it has a chance of, like, it's a lot of damage. I wanted a certain Rochi. Oh, you're going for Moltres. Very nice. Yeah, shouldn't be too bad. Nice, I have 5 shinies. Very nice. What are those 5 shinies you've gotten? Weather Ball. It's going for Scorch. Okay, Scorching Sands. I mean, I wouldn't mind the burn on it, because that would at least mitigate its damage output. Back to Mac. Back to the 2 Mechon. Okay. Again, go get some Quick Step Gems, build up the party gauge to maximum, and then just run as fast as you can. Try to get there as quick as possible. Again, keep as much party gauge as you can. And yeah. Ideally, I mean, I think you can do it again. I've done it before. All the Eevee. Very nice. Very nice. Well, I mean, I believe there's 8. I believe there are 8 evolutions of Eevee. And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Yeah, wish you the best of luck on the raw chicken hunt. Very nice. Yes, there's 8 of them. Okay. Because there's 8 of them and then Eevee itself. There were 5 in Gen 2. Well, technically there were 6 because of Eevee and then the 5 other ones. Yes, I'm taking this. Good, none of the NPCs are taking that, so that's at least good for me. Good. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. Only having shiny Eevee. Okay. Remember, I'm a little bit stupid. I'm a little stupid. So that would math check out very much. Yeah, we have 26 shiny Eevee, which is 18 more than I need, but that's because I wanted a Scholarly Mark shiny Glaceon. You had 10 minutes. Okay, RTV. Have a good night, and thank you very much for tuning in. Even if you couldn't stay here very long, it means the world. Yeah, Metal Sound would actually just do more damage for that helping. You freaking jackwagon! I mean, I was gonna go for a shift gear anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But you're still a jackwagon for doing that Hawlucha. Nightbot sucks because it is AI. Indeed. Indeed, Nightbot sucks because it is an AI. Can't trust an AI bot. I have 2 nice. Oh, nice, you got another one? Nice, very nice. Gear grind. That really grinds my use. Why are you using Wide Guard? It has no spread moves. It has no spread moves. I have many questions. It doesn't make sense. Then again, it's NPC bots. It's the NPC AI bots. Their whole purpose is to throw and just not actually do anything. They are here to throw the game. They are literal throwbots. I'm surprised that this Garbodor is actually landing like every single hit with Gunk Shot. Hello, hello, local. Welcome. I guess someone tried. Guess what, someone? I have over 20 shiny Tatsugiri. Oh yeah, right. You did go on like a massive Tatsugiri spree. Very based. Oh, fighting type. You know that fighting type that are lots of them in one? I'm not sure I know what you mean by that, RTV. What do you mean? What do you mean by lots of them in one? We do not need a shiny of the Hawlucha. I think we've gotten like 2 or 3 shiny Hawlucha. So it's not too much of a thing we need. Yeah, we do not do anything with hack shinies. We are very anti-hack here. Very, very anti-hacking. Nobody's switching out, really? I mean, I'm kind of okay with that because it is weak to ice. But still, it's a fighting type. Please give us some good items. Wide lens. No. Okay, fine, I'll go Quick Claw. Quick Claw at least could help. Except 1 I left. But no Shiny Tatsugiri raids. Yeah, because the Tatsugiri were boosted outbreaks. Like, all of them were boosted outbreaks. It is Kyurem. It's the Freezy Dragon. The Ice Pack Dragon. Yeah, I'd make a joke about it being the Blue Eyes White Dragon, but its eyes are yellow. Hello there, Miss Crazy Games. Welcome back. It's so easy. Yeah, there's a lot of very easy Terra raids. When you have... When you have Iron Hands and Azumarill, raids become very easy, unless it's a Don Bozo. Hello there, Kingston. Welcome. How about you? It's still in the gym. Nice, Crazy Games. Very nice. It's always good to be at the gym and exercise. I would like to go back to the gym at some point. I have no idea what you're hunting right now, Noah. There are over 1,000 Pokemon which could be shiny hunted. And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. And share this out to your friends. Oh, nice. Cloudsire. Very good shiny. Very nice shiny. Well, at least the Pelipper is just still spamming Wide Guard. That's going to block us from any spread moves. You grind. 2900 with the starters. Nice. When you mean shiny with the starters, do you mean Masuda hunting, or do you mean hunting them in the Indigo Disc? Blueberry Academy Terrarium. Phalanx, nice. I like Phalanx. Phalanx amuses me. Highly amusive. Both. Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, that's the thing about the Indigo Disc that I do like. Hey, Quick Claw. Fun. That's the thing that I do like about the Indigo Disc, that you can hunt all the starters. Wendigo Rested Starters. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I like that. Like, that is what they should do when it comes to the starters in all Pokemon games going forward, is they make them catchable in the wild for everything other than the starters of your region. Because the thing, the starters have not really aged. You need to use Blueberry Academy points, BP, in order to buy upgrades to the terrarium. I think it's 3,000 BB, 3,000 BP for each region of the terrarium, and that lets you unlock the starters. That was Pokemon that fled from me, and it was a shiny. Ooh. Interesting. But yeah, no, it's wow, 2 Quick Claw activations. Yes, BB points. Dang, that's a lot to be. It's not really a lot of BP. If you do union circles with people, and you have just 4 people, so you and 3 others in a union circle, you can jam out like 3,000, 4,000 BP in like half an hour. Because when you're in a union circle with people, all 4 people have their BBQ quests active, and everyone has 3 of them. So you have 12 quests running simultaneously. And anyone can do quest of any person. So say you've got a thing of, okay, take a snapshot of a Pokemon flying. Well, I've got a thing that's, take a snapshot of a Pokemon in the mountain zone. Well, I take a snapshot of a Geodude in the mountain zone. That gets both of them done. And everybody gets the same points. So it's, if you do Union Circle BBQs, you can just easily get thousands of BP, because I know I have like over 10,000, maybe even 100,000 at this point, and I've just been throwing it into the item printer because I have an addiction to that thing. It's extremely easy. The other shiny GMX Orbeetle. Was it a raid you hosted, or was it a raid you joined? Because if it's a raid that you hosted, you can just shut the game off and turn it back on again if you save before the thing. And then... Well, but did it knock you out, or did it run away? Because if it knocked you out and you still have the raid up, you can just basically just rematch it as much as you want. I love your stream, but I have to go. Thank you very much on RTV. Have a very nice day, and thank you very much whoever just subscribed. No need to worry. Oh, that gamble ball. Yes, the item printer. Yes, because I go for that to try to get the apricorn Pokeballs out of it. I don't go for the Master Ball, because the Master Ball at this point is kind of useless. But, you know, someone, if you lost a Max Raid Den battle against a Shiny Orbeetle, you can just refight the thing and it will always be a Shiny Orbeetle in there. So until you beat the Orbeetle, and then it runs away after breaking out of Pokeball, you will be able to keep fighting it over and over again. Okay, let's try to connect the internet again, because this internet is being interneting. Come on, let's try and get this thing to work. I go update that first. Yeah. Yeah, very smart. Nope, wrong one. Okay, let's try this. Internet, work with me, please. Because I would like to get the good people who want to join the Dynamax adventures to have a chance at joining. Freaking heck, what is wrong with you? Internet! Stop being stupid. Internet is actually infuriating right now. Got Shiny Whismer. You said, oh, nice, DYS. Thank you. Very nice. That was vast. Shulk is not aiming. Ryan did. That's not good. So, how did the thing go with building up the party gauge? How did you try building the party gauge up? And also, who are you playing as right now? Who are you playing as? I would have loved that Durant. Then I game ended while building it up. That is your first mistake, is playing a Charla. That is your first mistake. I would recommend either Rhine or Shulk. Ideally, Shulk. Yeah, just you'll slowly be able to build it up. You'll be able to do it. So are you fighting the other miscellaneous Mechon around the whole area? Because go into like the tunnels and go fight those Mechon and things. Because if you use Monado Buster on a group of Mechon, you get party gauge for every Mechon you hit with it, because Monado Buster's secondary effect is bonus damage to Mechon. So hitting Mechon gives you party gauge. Okay. Yeah, go and try to just fight those Mechon, see if you can gain party gauge from doing that. Excusor. That will generally help you a bit more. I feel like you'll be able to do it, Amazon. I'm certain you will be able to defeat the Mechon. The hand Mechon. The Dex Nav answers levels are broken. Interesting. Yeah, I've never done any Dex Naving, so I actually would not know from experience that, but I trust you. Very nice. Ah, very nice. Excusor. Okay, good. Just keep targeting me. Yeah, Durant's surprisingly strong damage when it comes to Dynamax Adventures. It's actually not terrible. It could be worse, but also could be a lot. It could be worse, but also could be, it could be better. But it could be also a lot worse. Also, it's resistant to a lot of the things you're going to want to be using it on anyway, which is also helpful. I do not need a shiny Morpeko. I already have one shiny of this thing. I have the one that I need right there. Summer dogs will close. Gonna find a salad bags most. Fall season Collegiate VGC. Collegiate VGC. I remember when I participated in that. You know me another gently trying to hunt me now. I guess go for Shuppet or Duskull. I think that they're version exclusives. But I mean, I recommend those. Those could be fun. Oh, trust me, you've got no idea how janky some of the outfits later on in the game will look, Amazon. You have no idea. And thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Like, there's a lot of really janky looking outfits you get once you reach Machina Forest. Really, they're not version exclusives. I thought they were. Maybe in other games they're version exclusives. Huh. Who knows? Flamethrower. Shulk looks like Power Suit Samus. Yeah, again, the outfits in Xenoblade go pretty hard. Trust me. You will see later ones, and they will look even more ridiculous. You have seen nothing yet. Like, the Machina Forest ones look really silly. The ones you get when you reach the top of the Bionis are even more absurd. And then after that, there's a further more absurd. It's great. It's freaking great. I love it. Also, Power Suit Samus. Based. Absolutely based. Unfathomably based, one could say. What in the heck you doing? We're talking about Xenoblade, Noah. One of the greatest games of all time. Where's my Xenoblade game? There it is. Xenoblade Chronicles. One of the greatest games of all time. Absolutely top tier storytelling. Absolutely top tier combat sequence. Absolutely toppest of top tier shelf music. And that is a game that is a remake of a game that is like a decade and a half old. That game was basically Breath of the Wild before Breath of the Wild was ever a thing. And the game still holds up. Like, it's still a great game on its own. Where the alpha customization is perfect. You are correct. Also, fun little feature of Xenoblade Chronicles 1's outfit customization. This was not a feature in the original game. Is after you acquire an outfit type. So, for example, Shulk starts with like Colony 1 style. Then there's another style called Colony 2, which is like a color, it was a palette swap of that one. Then there is Round Gear Type 1, Round Gear Type 2. Again, they're palette swaps of each other, but they're a whole different style. Once you get a piece of armor of that typing, you can then set the aesthetic to whatever type you want. So you could have, say, you know, Titan armor, gear, style, but you could have the actual armor Shulk is wearing be something that's, you know, actually a light armor, but you just keep it just for the aesthetic. It's great. So it's great. Like, you'll understand what I mean when you see more. Like, I mean, if you go to just customize, you go into appearance, you'll actually see what I mean. Never played. So what is the game? It's an RPG. So think of it a bit like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, except it's got. Bye-bye, Noah. So, a good way of sort of thinking about it is this. If you've ever played like a turn-based RPG, sort of like Final Fantasy, like the older Final Fantasy games, where, okay, you attack, the monster attacks, it's a bit like that in that you each have like attack moves, like power moves. However, instead of being turn-based, you have basic attacks, which auto attacks, which basically go off on a timer when you're close enough. And then you have your strong moves, which are called arts. And they have a time-based cooldown. It's not like there's no mana system, there's no turn order system, and all the battles are real time. I mean, you can pause the game by just opening menu, but it's great. You know, it's a great game. Who knows? I might actually do a playthrough of it on the channel some point soon. But yeah, it's a great game. There's an aggro system, because you have 3 party members battling at any one given time, at most. And there's an aggro system, so the more damage inflicted by a certain character, the more aggro that generates. Using arts generates aggro as well, but it's a volatile aggro and it goes away on a timer. The only way, like, regular aggro goes away is by that person taking damage from the monster. Or certain arts will actually remove aggro entirely. It's a very it's a very complex system, but also like it's very straightforward in the way that it plays. But if you want to like go all out, there's all these little complex idiosyncrasies that just make the game even better and better and better and better and better. It's great. I love it. I do think it is one of the greatest games of all time. Because again, like, it's got like the scope and scale of something. So about 50%. So about 25% worth quick step. That's good. That's very good. Again, you get accelerated movement speed. That means your movement speed is increased by 25% of its base. So if it takes you, say, like 5 minutes to get somewhere, it'll take you 4 minutes to get there. It's actually really good. Again, it is completely useless in battle, but for getting to places quickly, it's good. You know, that's very good, Amazon. That's very, very good. So yeah, just, you know, put those on your characters to get, you know, 25% quick step gems, build up a party gauge as much as you can, and then go fight the hand Macon. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I like going fast. Oh, trust me, Amazon. If you say you like going fast, you're gonna love Valak Mountain. No, Raichu does not have a G-Max form. No switch. Okay, honestly, good pickup. Honestly, a very, very good pickup right there. Pikachu has a G-Max though. Yeah, Pikachu's G-Max, G-Max Heavy Thunder. This is something I've noticed when it comes to the G-Max move names. Hello, Kaiba. Hello there, Mudkip. This is something that I've noticed when it comes to the G-Max move names, or just even the Dynamax move names in general. They are so much better in Japanese than they are in English, or they're just absolutely garbage in Japanese. Like, the flying move is called, like, Max Jet, which is kind of lame, you know, as opposed to Max Airstream. There's so much better. Like, you get, like, G-Max Snooze. It's just G-Max Sleepiness in Japanese. The only one I'm like kind of is good in both is G-Max Depletion with Duraludon, which is G-Max Decay in Japan. At my elbow on the corner of the nightstand. That is not good. You know, G-Max, there's a lot of good ones. There's a lot of good ones. Again, some of the English ones are better, some of the Japanese ones are better, and it flip-flops. But it's like, the localized ones are generally, like, all quite good. The Japanese ones either go absolutely 10 out of 10 amazing, or just, like, a 0 out of 10 garbage. Straight Jacket Kaiba would be the best. Yes, because you need one of those, Kaiba. You worry us. Oh, in his battle portrait? So on the little portrait things, there's like there's like fire behind him. That means high tension. So at higher tension, hello there, Kayla, welcome, welcome. Okay, that means high tension, which means better evasion, better accuracy, better chance of landing critical hits. And at very high tension, every single hit that Ryan does with his auto attack will fill the party gauge. So that's actually very, very good. Literally every attack becomes a crit at very, very high tension. I have no idea what that is, Kaiba. You know, that's very good. That's one of the more complex things about Xenoblade Chronicles that is really good. Is again, if you know the tension system, you can kind of game that in order to get better damage. I had a feeling it was a song, indeed. I meant village. Good. Okay. Now make a beeline straight for the hand Mechan. Get as close as you can. I feel like if you skip travel to the closest possible area, it shouldn't deplete, and then just book it as fast as you can. If you can fight anything along the way to maintain the party gauge, do that. Because party gauge does decrease when out of battle. However, if you're in battle, it won't decrease. Yeah, that's average. Oh, nice. Nice. So that might be... That's going on. Yes, Terra Dragonite, right? Okay, okay. Yeah, again, I think you should be fine. I think you should mostly be okay. I think you should mostly be okay. Mostly. You'll be fine. Somehow. I mean, you could just go look the thing up and type it in and, like, say, okay, happy face thing. Nice, very nice. No shiny, no shiny, no shiny, no shiny. Sadness. Terra Normal Dragonite, yes. Terra Normal Durgaronite. Nice. Very nice. Nice. Alright. You brought to Kyurem? Very nice. Let's try it again. Let's try the internet again. Because the internet, like, it wants to work. The internet keeps trying to work. So let's try and connect again. He's pretty spelling away. I don't know. That doesn't sound like, that doesn't, seem like an easy thing to spell. Okay, now let's re-enter the password. Come on. Come on. Oh my freaking gosh, what is wrong with this thing? Why does the internet not want to work? Like, the things, I couldn't even do the terror raid event if I wanted to because the internet is not working. But again, clearly the internet is working here because, again, you guys can see the internet. Like, the internet is working for internet things like for this. He looks like Boruto. He does look like Boruto. I call it like I see it, Cloudy. I'm very sorry. I'm very, very sorry. He does! None of these are good. He does! I'm the special banana boy. He looks like Boruto. He looks like Boruto. Let's go. Lycanroc. I could take that. We get Lycanroc, and then we go for the other one. Okay. Lena's hair is shaped like bananas. They are? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Why would anyone want to look big? Exactly! Exactly, Amazon. For once we agree. Exactly. Exactly. I can't do anything to this thing. When was made in 2007. That doesn't mean he doesn't look like Boruto. He still looks like Boruto. He might have been made before. Also, I just realized, right, because of the no guard, Inferno always hits. Same as Power Whip. He still looks like Boruto. He still resembles Boruto. I yap about Vocaloid like I do about... Only in moderation, Cloudy. Only in moderation. See, that also... I'm like... Well, then again, no, it's burn. Because that in half of that's why I survived. Okay, so good. See, at least it's progress. At least it's progress. Hello, Neo Data. Internet is still probleming, sadly. Internet is still being an internet. What are you doing? Or it's only in moderation. I'll let you know if it gets too much, Kaiba. The Dragonite has Rain Dance, Hurricane, Thunder, Extreme Speed, Dragon Dance. Really? I mean, I guess they had to give it special moves, so that way it can destroy Iron Hands. Thunder, Extreme Speed. So Hurricane, Thunder. Just use like rock ground types and it's donezo. It can't hit them. I mean, it can, but it's like resisted Hurricane. She probably can't because remember the cooldown system of Charla. It is better to hunt for shot bet. That dragon is... Yeah, like, again, rock types just destroy it. And just rock types obliterate. Also, anything like, does any attack activate stamina? 'Cause I feel like there's body press. Voice software thing that you can make a voice bangs. They have mascots of the voice bangs. Interesting. You know, for once, I actually am going to go for the Sandaconda. It is not that. Yes. I feel like they made the stuff easier to beat because they realize people don't like it when they do stuff like this. They realize people are not fans of needing to use like only a singular specific Pokemon to beat everything. Which is the biggest issue. Because like, that's the, like, if they made things more like how the first Charizard was, no one would really have an issue. I have no idea. TYS. No idea. They should have made Dragonite freaking torture, but it usually works. Yes. You get that's the good thing that they are making them. Why did you delete the Xenoblade from the Switch? It's a good game though. Freaking torture. Yeah. You guys, like, if they made more of these raids in line with what, like, with the way that they used to have the Charizard raids, no one would really have an issue. But they went the route of making them absolute nightmare fests, and they're finally starting to realize maybe people don't actually like actual nightmares when it comes to fighting Pokemon, and they want to use their favorites to win. Because before you needed like legendaries with very specific effort value distributions and specific moves to win. I'm looking at you, the Mewtwo Terra Raid, where you could only beat it with Mew, and it had to be specifically Terra Bug Mew with a very specific moveset. No, that's too much. It does not heal, and I am at half a chunk of party gauge. Well, did you level up all of Charla's arts? Did you level all of the arts up, Amazon? Also, what level are you? Because you could be drastically underleveled. Also, are you using Monado Enchant? Yeah, I didn't mind it all that much, specifically, but the Mew would have moved that. Well, I mean, for me, it's more a thing of it's limiting what people can use in the Terra raids, and people don't want to be limited in what they use for the Terra raids. They want to use Pokemon they like. Welcome in, Dave the Guy. Oops, almost 1 hour on. I mean, that's pretty good, 1 hour on the treadmill, and thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Many thanks. I'm gonna go check what level you should be for that boss fight, because if you're level 21, I think you're massively underleveled, which that would explain why you are struggling so much. Because if I remember, I was like, I think like level 25 at that point. Which, again, that could make sense for why you're having so much difficulties. You're just fighting things that are super, super over-leveled. Because remember, when you're fighting enemies in Xenoblade, they have a lot more health than you do. If I wanted to use an Infernape to fight normal Rillaboom, I would do that, yes. We'll watch Yu-Gi-Oh, but Crunchyroll is not working. Interesting. Maybe its servers could be down. Interesting. Interesting, and not in a good way. Mysterious Phase. Keep in mind. Currently hunting every shiny. Let's go Eevee. Currently have 5 shinies. Switch what? Not. I recommend switch. Do what you think is best for that. Yes. You are very underleveled, Amazon. You are extremely underleveled. Yes, the stuff you're fighting, you should be around like level 23, level 24. And if you're level 21, you're getting outstatted. So I would recommend level up. Okay, let's move on. Yippee, nice. Okay, weird. I don't know why my internet's not working then. My internet wants to be an idiot. Yes, the game is a lot less forgiving. Remember, this was the original. This was when they learned, okay, we gotta dial back stuff. I mean, the other part is also, it's Charla. You have a party member who is really not that effective. Hello, Frederick. You've got a party member who really does not pull a lot of weight in the actual battles themselves because of her cooldown mechanic gimmick. So, that is kind of also an issue. Is all JoJo? I don't think all of JoJo's on Crunchyroll. I think Stone Ocean is not, but you're not missing much of Stone Ocean. You're not missing much if you don't see Stone Ocean. The first 5 parts are good. I'm not the biggest fan of Stone Ocean. I'm gonna go through the filler arc because I barely know any knowledge of them. Makes sense. Yes, which you're not missing much. You're not missing much in Stone Ocean. I actually don't know what Tangela's shiny looks like. Yes, Golden Wind is part 5, Orevento. That is the 5th part. So, the 5 parts of JoJo. Phantom Blood is the first part. The second part is Battle Tendency. The third part is Stardust Crusaders. The fourth part is Diamond is Unbreakable, and the 5th part is Golden Wind. Stone Ocean is absolute garbage, part where Totoro appears. I mean, the thing is, I like a lot of things about Stone Ocean. I just don't like Jolene. It's mostly I don't like the main character, which that's kind of something I've noticed about a couple of series, is I can love, like, the entire supporting cast. I just don't care for the main character, and it just, like, decapitates a series for me. To a degree, Star Wars Rebels was that after, like, season 1 of Star Wars Rebels was that. Onwards, I did start to like Ezra a bit more. Well, Ezra was hit or miss. I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen, but I fell asleep. I'm on episode 14 now. I was on, like, something episode 5. I don't know where I'm at now. Well, all you gotta do is just back calculate. So, an episode is, what, about 25 minutes to half an hour? You assume an 8-hour sleep. So just, back calculate that, so 3 episodes per thing. 8 hours. Well, wait, 3 hours. 8, it'd be 24 episodes. That'd be way too much. I mean, I just say go restart where you were last time. Because there actually was a time I fell asleep watching one of Chugga Conroy's Let's Plays. And I didn't remember where I was at when I fell asleep. So what I did was I just went back to the most recent episode I remembered watching. And I was like, oh, wait, okay, so I was about here. find that. It's 5 episodes. Yeah, it's more so 5 episodes per 2 hours. It's the math is a bit more precise that way. I think I have the link. Hold on. But yeah, no. Start with so it's okay, someone. Thank you very much. But yeah, no. Part 1 is Phantom Blood. Part 2 is Battle Tendency. Part 3 is Stardust Crusaders. Part 4 is Diamond is Unbreakable. Part 5 is Golden Wind. The good thing about JoJo is there's mention, like, obviously, like, the events between them do impact once, like, one thing leads into the next, leads into the next. But it's told in a way where you don't need to have seen all of it to understand it, but it is ideal to have seen all the episodes. What is a red thing next to Gen Man's stall? Send a picture of what the thing is, because if it's the Ether Furnace, if it's the thing, I think it's the Ether Furnace. I have no idea what you could be talking about, though. I'm thinking it's the Ether Furnace. I'm thinking you already used the Ether Furnace. I have no idea. Send me a screenshot on Discord. Found it! JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, re-edit, Stardust Crusaders, Battle in Egypt, Diamond is Unbreakable, Golden Wind, Welcome. There's no such thing as re-edited. What, re-edited? I've never heard of re-edited. Hey! Found episode on. Always good, always satisfying. Well, the first part could be just called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Interesting. Can you send me a screenshot of it, Neo, so I could just have a look at it? Because I might be able to figure out what it was. Was that I'm not familiar with. Interesting. Flashgun. Wow. That thing's faster than us? Skip. Oh, wait. Trick Room? Trick Room, probably. Yes, Trick Room. Okay, that's what it is. Interesting. Because if I have I could see what the thing is, like, I'll be able to mention what is what. That's interesting. Hyper voice. The voice. Surviving! Because you do know that. Okay, that's gonna flatline me. Or not, Sandstorm Savior! Sandstorm to the save. DM nerd. Okay. Oh, one of those things. Okay, that is like a time attack thing. I'll be honest, I don't really know what that is. I have not done anything with those. It's kind of a side thing. You'll see that a couple of different areas going forward, like any major area, there will be one of those. It's basically a side feature. I don't really know what it is, because I haven't done much with it. Re-edited. Okay. So. Okay. So. Season 1, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I'm pretty sure that is both Phantom Blood and Battle Tendency. Yes, I'm pretty sure that is both the first 2 parts. Then Stardust Crusaders is the first season of Stardust Crusaders. Battle in Egypt is the second half. Is the second season. Okay, that's what it is. Hello, 37 Swords. Been joining Kyurem for the past 8 months. Dynamax. I wish you luck as well. Thank you very much. Hopefully the internet is working. You'll be able to pop in. No shiny, no shiny, no shiny. And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more. And leave a like on the stream. Oh, like Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan. Got it. Yes. Okay, yes. Yeah, that's what threw me off. Was when I saw the episode count, that made sense. Because Phantom Blood is, I think, like 8 episodes. You know, Phantom Blood is kind of short. And then Battle Tendency and Phantom Blood are kind of like lumped together. Okay, let's try to see if the internet's going to internet correctly for once. 12, that's what it is. Yeah, I know it's very short. And then there's Battle Tendency, and Battle Tendency is, you know, Battle Tendency is Battle Tendency. It's great. Okay, let's try punching in the password again. I'm not sure what the re-edited thing is, but I'm assuming you could probably skip those. Because I'm not entirely familiar with those. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can skip the re-edited ones. Son of a freaking nutcracker, what is going on with you, internet? What is wrong with this thing? I'm glad I don't have any draft matches tonight, but still, it's freaking insane. If it were this hola, welcome. What isn't wrong with it? What isn't wrong with what? But yeah, no, Amazon, I think it's just you're underleveled. That's why you're having a lot of trouble with those boss fights, those mid-boss fights. So yeah, go do side quests. Oh, dude, looking at it is the... Dude, it's just the movie version. There's Phantom Blood right there, an hour long. Movie version? Oh, the OVAs? Interesting. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. But yeah, no, again, if you're gonna... I'd recommend just go with, like, level up, do side quests to get experience points, and then that would help. And then go with the boss fight. Because, yeah, you're just underleveled. That's the problem. That is the issue. So, yeah, watching this series, I can skip those. Yes. Yes. Yeah, because JoJo had an adaptation in the 90s, which was, like, the OVAs. But yeah, no. Also, do not watch the Diamond is Unbreakable movie. That is bad. But yeah, no. Yeah. No, you'll fine. Yeah, no, you'll be fine. Right on. Swampert, Sudowoodo. And yes, the re-edits. There were 3 of those. So that would actually math check out entirely if it was the 3 OVAs. That makes sense. If you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Man, JoJo is shorter than I thought it was. Well, you gotta remember, they're individual parts of a single series. Kind of a good way to think about it is like Star Wars, where it's like, okay, all the movies are like, you have the prequel trilogy, the sequel trilogy, and the original trilogy. Whereas, like, each of the things are part of a greater piece, even though the sequel trilogy sucks. So, like, you can also kind of think of each individual part as, like, its own season of an overall series. Venom Blood, the Terror Saga, Part 1, Part 3, Egypt Saga, yes. Okay, thank you. Noted. Thrill Run. Tutorial Run. You know, JoJo's great. Snowbig Tantrum. Very good. Very good. But yeah, JoJo's great. You're not missing much if you don't get to see Stone Ocean, because it's not that great. Yes, I was right. Rhyhorn's Horn does not spin in this game. We do a review of the JoJo 3 other than Max Aloe? Maybe. I will be doing some stuff with Attack on Titan on Max Aloe, though. So, because we're watching each of the Attack on Titan seasons, what I'm going to be doing is to avoid spoilers. I am going to be... to avoid spoilers, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving like my thoughts after every single season, recording those, and then posting them when I finish Attack on Titan as a whole. So I'll do like my review thoughts so far on Season 1, then review thoughts so far on Season 2, then review so far thoughts on Season 3, review thoughts so far on Season 4, etc., etc. Then, when the whole thing finishes, do, a final review of the whole thing, and then rewatch the entire series on my own time, and then give a final comprehensive review. You're lucky. We'll attack on defense. Yep. My brother explained that. I did not know. I'm watching just the basic series. Like, just the series itself. Yeah, I've heard the horror stories of waiting for Attack on Titan to fully release. Because my brother even said, what if after every season, we wait like a week or two before we continue on to sort of emulate that feeling? And my dad and I, because we watch it all together, we both immediately said, no. We are not doing any delays between seasons. But yeah, no, I've heard the horror stories. Which makes sense. I mean, he mentioned there was one scene in Season 3 that scene on its own took like 4 months to animate. And I'm like, I mean, obviously we do not know how long an individual scene can take, because again, the artists work at different paces. But like 4 months for an individual scene, that's freaking crazy. You want to do delays in seasons? Wait 3 years. I don't know the exact scene, but I'll DM it to use, like, obviously it doesn't spoil anyone who doesn't want to see it. Yeah, I think it was like episode 61 or like 62. But I don't know the exact scene. But my brother like pointed out and was like it was the scene where these two things are happening. Yeah, I just finished Season 3. Like, we just finished it. So, next Tuesday, we're going to be starting Season 4. But, 4 months for that one scene is insane. Again, like, the show's quality, like, it shines through. Like, the art style is great. But, I mean, actually, here's the thing. So, wait, Neo, did you watch dubbed or subbed for Attack on Titan? Because there's one character in Attack on Titan that is voiced by a character who voices someone in JoJo, and it is like the exact same personality. Like, every time Matt Mercer plays a character, it has like the same personality, and it's great. And thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. It's like, Matt Mercer is always great. It's like, I love it. He has that exact same disposition as every character. 61? Oh. Then it would be 59 then? Okay, probably 59 then. I thought 58 was like the massive flashback episode. Good real catch. I watched subbed at first, but I've gone back and watched the dub to see it. I have not finished watching it. Oh, this is like Season 3. where any season Levi is in, like before it's Levi's voiced by Matt Mercer. Matt Mercer's great. It's like we need more roles of Matt Mercer because he just has that voice. He's got that just absolute top tier voice. He's Jotaro! He's Jotaro! You know, like the main character of JoJo. You think again, it's like the same personality. Like, he even says good grief in one episode of Attack on Titan. And the thing is, I lost it laughing when I heard him say good grief. It was like, it's the voice! It's the same, it's great. It's so good. The voice of Levi. Yeah. He's great. Jose got 400 search level on Shuppet after 30 minutes to get a shade. Wow. Nice. Thank you very much for that, Kayla. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the Shiny Lock. Stone Edge. Episode 53, Perfect Game was the episode. Oh, 53? Really? Well, no, because like, I distinctly remember 58 was the flashback one. I'm pretty sure 58 was the flashback one. I mean, unless like they're grouping like certain episodes together, as in like, okay, this is like a 4-part episode that's condensed into a single thing, which could be interesting how it works. Interesting. 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 So if you want to season 2, I will DM you, but there's a brief controversy. The two. I think my brother mentioned a different studio animated things. My brother also mentioned that I think it was starting this, let's see. Okay. No, it wasn't that episode. It was like an episode after that one. Okay. Interesting. Yes, 58 was the flashback one. Okay. So I was like a sort of ish on the timetable. Okay. With season 3, Mappa is after. Yeah, my brother mentioned that because he mentioned, I think, in like season 1 or season 2. Because my dad and I both noticed the art style of the Titans changed to a degree, like in season 1 over to season 2, I think. And my brother mentioned that they went into like the 3D animation for that, and it doesn't look as good. So he mentioned something about that. Although it's funny you mentioned the Beast Nude in episode 61, actually. Again, don't say anything, Amazon, because I don't know about it yet. And then it was, which I guess is studio changed. Okay. Second controversy is that when it's shown, it was in the CGI, and then it was like the thing. Okay. Yeah, I did notice that they were somewhat similar in terms of design. I thought that was deliberate. I was like, oh, well, they come from the same kind of thing, so that makes it that they look similar. Yeah, that to me kind of ish made sense, because again, the way that it looks is that way. Okay. No spoilers, Amazon. No spoilers. I did see there was a T-Rex. Because I even, like, exclaimed, I was like, wait, there's a freaking T-Rex? Like, what's the T-Rex doing here? He said nothing. I do not want to know. I do not want to know. There's not actually... Okay, I was going to say. Okay. But yeah, no, I'm really liking Attack on Titan. I'm very much enjoying it. Like, it... Again, it's a game like... The series... Like, actually, here's a good explanation. So... You know how in Attack on Titan Amazon, there's a lot of things that when you know the context, things before make a lot of sense? Xenoblade Chronicles is basically a game version of that same story structure. Yo! Apparently the Rhydon's a fan of Xenoblade and Attack on Titan. Shiny Rhydon. Nice. Nice. I like Shiny Rhydon. I like it. I'm not explaining the tier. Good, do not explain it. It's better I don't know. It is better I do not know. Because I'm like... Because I did see that there were like all these animal things. The horn spin. Well, the horn doesn't spin in this game. That's one of the reasons I love the XD Gala Darkness model, where the horn actually is spinning. It's spin to win. Let's talk about dinosaurs. Get dinosaurs. Catch pet. Well, there are dinosaurs here. Because we are not a human. We are just simply a realistic-looking VTuber model. The Allosaurus is the real brains behind the operation here. We love dinosaurs. Okay. Let's try to internet again. I don't know why this internet is being weird. Like, it was working earlier, which is the weird part. That I was able to connect to the internet on my Sword Shield version, and then I had to go do something, so I had to power my Switch down, which disconnected me. And then when I tried to reconnect like 10 minutes later, it was like, nope, 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 like this. He just, no. He's just not letting me do anything. I don't get what's wrong with this freaking thing, and I want to defenestrate this dang system. I guess we're just going solo. We are running solo. Let's go again. Talk about dinosaurs. Well, I mean, Rhydon's not really a dinosaur. It's a rhino, more or less. It's a dinosaur rhino creature. It's vague by design. I like. But yeah, no, there's a lot of fun stuff with it. Rhydon is a walking joke. Rhinosaur? Rhinosaur, exactly. Rhinosaurus. Rhinoceros? Is that a Rabombi? Is that a Rabombi? That is a Rabombi. That is a Rabombi. I like. There's not a lot of Pokemon from Gen 1 that I'm like, especially fond of. However, Rhydon's design is a timeless design. You know, it is an immortal design. It's very good. Why am I getting wiped by a Blossom? I got no idea. I've gotten wiped by so many things that make no sense in Dynamax Adventures. Hello there, back. I'm Maxis. Nice to meet you. IRTV downside. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Unpleasant acquired a bluff. Failings fed up for the taunt. It can't use Swords Dance. Yes, for once taunt actually mattered. For once, I'm actually happy the NPC AI bot used taunt. Detonate! Yo, first impression fail. Also, freaking heart-stopping story about first impression in Draft League. I almost got flatlined yesterday by first impression because I just didn't realize a certain Pokemon. Got it. Yes, we are still shiny hunting. Yeah, I didn't realize one Pokemon on my opponent's team had first impression as an option, and I mean, even if it just flatlined everything. It just went in and just that just started eviscerating Pokemon on my lineup And, I mean, ultimately, it was a glorious fight. Hello, Schlemmen. It was truly a glorious battle. Oh, it's gonna be is it gonna be this weekend? It was not Phalanx now. I don't think Phalanx is in Scarlet Violet. What is your best Pokemon? My best Pokemon is probably my Miraidon. It is probably my Miraidon. But yeah, no, it was not a Phalanx. It was a bug type. It was a bug type first impression. It is? Oh, right, it is in Scarlet Violet. Yes, it is. But no, it wasn't Phalanx. It was a bug type first impression user. And, yep, it was low kicks. It was low kicks. Because I legitimately did not think low kicks was coming on their team. But the thing is, if I thought about it, for more than 4 effing seconds... Well, one, I didn't look into low kicks. Because like, I don't use low kicks. It's like, okay, with my team, they're not going to bring low kicks. If they're going to bring one of their 2 Terra Captains, they're going to bring Galar Articuno. They're going to bring Gardecuno as their Pokemon of choice when it comes to their Terra Captain. Because I have Intimidate Gyarados. So you're going to want to use that to pressure out Intimidate because it's competitive. Also, it's Terra Fighting on their Gardecuno, so like it could obliterate my Excadrill, it could obliterate my Tyranitar. It would very heavily pressure out my Melodios. So it was like, it made more sense of that. And then it's like, no, it brought in the Loki, just started blasting everything with first impression. What was the prize Pokemon first impression? Yes. Like, keep in mind, my Gyarados had defensive investment in this thing. First impression from this thing took out like 75% of that thing's HP. Now, it was a Terra Ground Gyarados, but like 75% of a Gyarados with defensive investments HP getting obliterated by first impression. And it wasn't banned. It was horrifying. I mean, that was one of the 2 horrifying moments of that entire battle. The first most horrifying moment was seeing my Umbreon, the Brick Wall Incarnate Pokemon, getting freaking blasted into oblivion by a one-shot. Yes, this was an Umbreon with max HP, maximum special defense, getting one-shot by a Raging Bolt with Photosynthesis, Calm Mind, Draco Meteor, critical hit. I had an 82% chance of surviving that if it wasn't a crit. And it just gone. The crit obliterated. Like, there was a chance Umbreon went down if it didn't crit. But it was 4 to 5 times I survived that hit. The crit just obliterated it. I mean, Umbreon was basically, sacked off into the wind in that fight there. Because the whole point was to use Yawn. To put the Raging Bolt to sleep, to force out the Raging Bolt, to get rid of the Calm Mind, get rid of the Photosynthesis, and then give more working room. Or, just have the thing go down to sleep, I can bring in Gyarados and start setting up Dragon Dances. Oh, my face cam wasn't on for that fight because I am starting to take the face cam off of the battle videos. It was just pure horror is what was on my face after that happened. Because it's an Umbreon. This is a Pokemon that eats hits for breakfast. And just, like, it took Expert Belt Close Combat from a Max Attack Blaziken to game end one of those things in a previous league that I was in. And seeing a Raging... and its physical defense is lower than its special. And seeing a Raging Bolt just blink it out of existence was a whole new level of pure horror. Imagine having trauma with a move. It was staked. But yeah, it was. I mean, in the end, the battle, like, there was no less. Is a dark type. Yes, Umbreon is the dark type one that evolved from Eevee. It is all bulk. It is high HP, high defense, high special defense, and just no offense. It is a literal brick wall. It just sits there, and it doesn't go down. Evidently, in this fight, that was not the case. It's horrifying. Like, that's the reason I drafted Umbreon, is if I want a brick wall, I want Umbreon to brick wall. And it did not brick wall. It very much did not brick wall. But yeah, it was horrifying. It was horrifying to see that. Like, keep in mind, this is the same. This is one of my other draft leagues. I got swept by a Jumpluff. Like, there has been no shortage of just insanity in the draft. But one of the things I love draft leagues is you get this level of insanity. However, I mentioned before, I'm going to be stepping a bit away from draft leagues, you know, going forward for a bit. Largely because it's a bit overwhelming. I want to focus on the second channel. Draft leagues are fun. Imagine having a Pokemon that is a complete brick wall, get one shot. The thing is, it wasn't even as like Umbreon getting one shot by super effective moves. Okay, understandable. You know, it's super effective unless you're like, you know, that's understandable because it's a super effective move. Like a close combat to obliterate Umbreon, fair enough. I can see that. But a non-super effective hit. I mean, yeah, it's Photosynthesis and it's Calm Mind +1 modest, but still, like, that's insane damage. It was horrifying. But then that's the fun of Draft League. You never know. You never know. And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. I have shiny Espeon. I evolved one of my shiny. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I believe it was my Alpha Umbreon from Legends of Abacus. I think it was my shiny. Not shiny. My Alpha Umbreon. I don't have the Alpha mark selected when it comes out because I didn't really spend too much time on that. But yeah, no, that was fun. I'm hoping Umbreon can get a redemption arc. Well, I mean, Umbreon did very well in a previous match. So, I mean, I'm hoping Umbreon gets like another redemption arc. Because I do like Umbreon. I want to see it in one of the draft matches just pop off and obliterate things. Because again, it's basically like the ultimate anti-setup attacker Pokemon. Because it's foul play. It rebounds their own attacks into them. And it's a brick wall, so it just doesn't have to rely on attacking power. It just sits there and uses Wish, and it heals allies. It's great. I just shiny Alpha Hunt EV starters, Honchkrow, Inspiration. Honchkrow is a fantastic shiny. I love that thing. It's so good. Imagine having an Umbreon being two-shot by Endeavor, level 1 Rattata, Focus Sash. I mean, it's not really so much of a two-shot as it is just that's the way the move operates. So thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. What shinies do we have so far? I've got over 800 shinies because we're doing a living shiny decks. However, about 150 plus of those are dupes. So in reality, it's more like 650 shinies at minimum for the living shiny decks. It's probably more than that. I'm under thing. But yeah, no, we got a lot of shinies. Honchkrow is a cool love. I don't know why. I mean, I love Honchkrow. We've been doing a shiny living decks for about a year and some change. And we've been doing that in Scarlet Violet. It's about a year and a half. Year and a half? Yes, year and a half. We started doing it, well, I mean, a little bit-ish before, during Scarlet Violet. And we've been shiny hunting before then, but not to this same degree. How's that a Pokemon game? Do you mean what was my first Pokemon game, or what starter did I pick? Where's the worst Mega? All of them Gengar. All of them. They were all a mistake. They should never have been made. Megas and Super Mechanics as a whole do not have a place in Pokemon. Super Mechanics as a whole should not be in the Pokemon games. They destroy fun. They destroy the fun of battling, I should say. Like, battling online ranked. What starter? In Scarlet Violet, I mean, I played 3 different files of Scarlet Violet, so I picked all 3 starters. However, the first one I picked was I picked Fuecoco first. Generally, I pick fire types when it comes to Pokemon games because there are very few fire types available. And the funny thing is they've actually made fire types more available in the modern games than they have before. Yeah, it's kind of funny how that whole thing kind of came as a panic reaction to Generation 4 where there's no fire types. Oh, and the Ponyta if you didn't pick Infernape. Hardcore Pokemon Battle Revolution animation defeated is so good. Yeah. Yeah, a Battle Revolution just... That's one of the reasons I like a lot of the older games, just for the art style of things, is they did a lot more personality with the animations. I mean, I still prefer the Generation 5 art style sprites. That's the reason I have Kyurem's Gen 5 sprite gif in the stand-in right there. Because I do love the pixel art style. You know, if given the choice, I'd say go back to pixel art. You know, I'd rather pixel art Pokemon games even on the Switch, just because I don't know, there's more personality in those pixels than there is in the full 3D thing, because in the 3D thing it just has a static idle animation. But with the idle GIF, they need to exaggerate things a bit more. You know, again, because it's very subtle movements. Also, go to the wild and catch you now. When it comes to new Pokemon games, I only ever use new Pokemon. I don't use Pokemon that I am familiar with because I specifically want to learn things. And then after I beat the game, then I start looking over everything to sort of understand the Pokemon better. I like to figure out as I go when starting a new game. New Pokemon is way harder in 2D. Well, I mean, if they go back to a pixel art style, they will do the same Gen 5 and earlier encounter style, where you walk into the grass and then just a battle appears. You won't have the Pokemon roaming around. What I'm saying, pixel art can be clean and beautiful, not to mention if you do pixel art, there's actually a lot more you can control. Yes, exactly. You make a game bigger as well. It also is a lot easier to program. Like, one thing to point, like, one just amazing thing of pixel art. You've ever played Super Metroid Neo? Because, like, if you know, like, the big boss statue of the 4 bosses in Super Metroid, that is just beautiful. It's just like, it hits different. You know, they really know what they're doing with that. Happy to help. Happy to help. But in general, when it comes to Pokemon games, I recommend the Fire-type starter, and again, most of the other ones. Modern games, they make it a lot easier to get the Fire-types. I think gameplay for Metroid, considering playing because, you know, I think that's the case. Well, we've actually got a Let's Play of Super Metroid up on our channel, Neo Data, so if you want to go check that out, highly recommend it. I love Super Metroid. I do prefer... I kind of prefer Samus Returns and Dread, but I do very much like Super Metroid. It is a very good game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is on NSO. No shiny Phalanx, no shiny Cradilly, no shiny Ribombee. Yeah, I'd recommend it. Sadly, you can't get Samus Returns. That was the 3DS remake of Return of Samus, Metroid 2: The Return of Samus, because that was on. I don't think it may not have exclusively been eShop. But I know I got mine on eShop for 3DS. It was a great game. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely just top tier game. Absolutely just top tier game. That's all. But, you know, they knew how to do that. Are you doing that? Yes, Shaker DOS. We are over halfway done with our Living Shiny decks. The only reason I haven't played it is because I've heard it is one of the hardest strategy games in the world. It's not really a strategy game. It is a pew platformer. It is not really a strategy game. Trust me, if a chucklehead like me can beat Super Metroid, I think you'll be fine. Hello, Nindali. Hello? Being so unlucky to shop at hunt. I wish you the best of luck on a shop at hunt. You will eventually find it. I'll go get some more water. I'll be back in a sec. All of the shinies are across several different games, unfortunately. My outdoor night is nothing. Wow. Watch JoJo and play them because I'm multitasker sometimes. Oh, nice. I have no idea. But yeah, no, it is not really a strategy game. It is a platforming pew game. Hello, Artemis. Welcome to Random DA. I said Maractus Acupressure. Oh, Maractus sucks. Indeed, Maractus does suck. We here stand the anti-Maractus. Because Maractus is bad in Dynamax Adventures unless you're fighting a Kyogre. In that case, it's good. But if you're not fighting Kyogre, it's not. I wouldn't mind a shiny Charmeleon. I need one. I need another more. Buffalo Wing Cheez-Its are gobbly. I know Buffalo Wing Cheez-It. It's a bit of a thing. Fascinating. Most fascinating. And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Yes. No switch. Good, we got rid of that. Very good. I go for the... I actually do need a shiny Machoke. That'd actually be very good. Alright. That's a lot of stuff. Okay. Right. No guard. This will always hit, so I have no need to not just spam Fire Blast. It is a small problem that I can't focus on what is being told. If I'm not listening in the background, for example, I only listen to Iceberg videos because they're long and because of the white noise, yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way. I like having some white noise on in the background. It helps keep me focused. I entirely feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Fire Blast. Inferno always hits because of no guard. It always hits. Liquidation. Defense drop? Yo! We actually got it. We actually got the drop. Meanwhile, the Sudowoodo just keeps stacking up iron defenses like a bot. I have audiobooks, but for some reason they don't work. I guess maybe it could be because it is a book. It probably doesn't work as well. But I mean, that makes sense. Blast. Hello, Neko! How do you do? How are you doing, Neko? One of the mods will grab Neko's link, please. How have you been? Hope you've been better. Hope things have been getting better. Horde encounters with Dex Nav right now, the same mob. Horde encounters. I like Horde encounters more because that way you get more encounters at the same time. As well as you generally seem to get them a little bit faster than Dex Nav, because with Dex Nav you got to stealth your way up. I'm not going to switch out for this because I don't need one, but it would be nice to get a shiny. Even though we already did get a shiny Rhydon. So there's that. Hi, Exhausted, I'm Maxus. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Also, Neko sent a thing in the DMs. I'd like to know your thoughts on the thing. Again, the power of the dad jokes are too strong. Power of the dad jokes. I'm gonna switch out. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm probably the hair is like the hair is something I've always had a weakness when it comes to. Of course, I got all freaking Lopunny. Yeah, hair has always been a problem when it comes to drawing it. So I'm probably gonna go back and fix that. But everything else is looking good. Also, I read the ear, man. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, that's good. It's very good. But yeah, no, it's there's progress being made. See, the worst part is, thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. The worst part is that I hyper focus on things. So it was like last night, from stream end off until basically like an hour before I went to sleep, I was just jamming out working on that. Instead of recording the freaking video on Transformers, which I need to get for the second channel done by Tuesday. Because it's hyper focus. It's like I have to when I get started on something, it's like I'm like the Juggernaut from Marvel. The momentum just keeps carrying me. It's like I can't stop. So it takes a lot to just peel me away from it. Because like I did one of my Pokemon draft matches yesterday, and it was. Normally, I close out all my applications when I go to record something. But it was like, no, I'm leaving the thing open. I was so focused, I didn't do my usual thing of closing every window when it worked. Now, it doesn't really affect the recording process, so it's fine. But it was like, oh my gosh. The hyper-focusing is real. I mean, it's good. Because when it comes to working on projects, it helps me work on projects. Because I can just jam through them. But it's also really bad when I need to be working on other projects at the same time. It's a balancing act. It's a balancing act. Finger. Repunch! Repunch! Dynamo punch! Let's go! Kaboom. Also, we got a shiny Rhydon earlier today. We got a shiny of them. But yeah, no, so from the time I sent you that thing at like 8:12 to the finished thing at like 10:17, that was all that progress. That was all of that. 2 hours what it took to do that. This is why, again, we're just a Let's Playing robot. Well, actually, we're not a Let's Playing robot, we're dinosaur. We're just a real VTuber model. The L-Source is the real brains of the operation. Rawr. Rawr. We good. We do indeed. I can't draw, I pay LOL. Yeah. Like, the thing is, I'm doing all of that with no, like, mouse pad. Because I know a lot of people have sort of like a touch screen that they draw stuff on. I'm using mouse. I'm using a mouse to draw that in Krita. I think my brother has one of those, like, art touchpad-y things. I'll probably ask if I can borrow that. But, like, yeah, no, I have a drawing pad. Yeah, my brother has one of those, and well, of course you get frozen. I'm still awful. You're not as bad as you think you are, Neko. We're always our hardest critics. Like, I think my stuff is awful. It's like, you are always your hardest critic. The Dynamax guaranteed shiny. I'm not sure what the guaranteed shiny would be, DYS. Thank you very much, whoever else just subscribed. I draw stick figures. I used to do stick figures. I got better at not drawing. Ooh, good crit. I got better at not stick figures. Like, I had to get better at drawing because the only way my kaiju were ever going to ever be realized in the flesh, so to speak, was if I learned to draw them myself. So, I needed to, as they say, get good. And I did get good. Or at least try to get good. I draw a decent cafe. I drew those in high school. So those were drawn like 8 years ago. Well, 9 to 7 years ago, because I would like go back and touch them up and, you know, modify them. And I've got like 30, 40 of those things. I spent longer on some of those single drawings than I spent on like doing homework for like doing homework and classwork for entire classes in high school. I'm not proud of that. However, there are the results. And I never took like an art class. I had to teach myself. Like, I can draw a kaiju just fine. I can't draw humans. I'm sorry, Neko. I'm very sorry. It's like, I can't draw humans, but I can draw giant monsters. It makes no sense. No shiny Charmeleon, no shiny Puny Banner, no shiny Pangoro, no shiny Kyurem. Lock. It is true. It is very true. But remember, I have tiny little stubby dino arms. Ah, that's great. Kyurem this time. No. Yes, can't be, indeed. What are the odds for Kyurem? In Dynamax Adventures, the odds of it with Shiny Charm are 1 in 100. If no Shiny Charm is in play, it is 1 in 300. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's try this a freaking again. Internet. Alright. Okay, let's see if this works. You flipping son of a nutcracker! You actually freaking nutcracker! Why is the internet not working? You have one job, internet, and it is to internet correctly. I need to get looking for another 50-foot long Ethernet cable. I need to find another 50-foot Ethernet cable. I mean, what if I get a smaller cable, like plug it into my PC and then plug that into the Switch to like share internet? Maybe that wouldn't work. Maybe it doesn't work. I'll go. Okay, Sand Slash actually pretty much a turbo good counter. Okay, not horrible. I mean, it could be worse. It could be far worse. It could be worse. Oh, we got an OLED. Well, the thing is, the internet is working. As in, like, the internet as a whole in my house is working. So it's a Switch skill issue. Ethernet port. I'm pretty sure there's an Ethernet port on the dock for the regular Switch too. I think anyway. I think there is. I could be wrong, but I thought that there was one. If you get it, there isn't? I could have sworn that there's a Switch. There's an Ethernet port. Huh. There is not. Fascinating. Fascinating, there is not. Then that's just a me skill issue. Noted. Well, I mean, I'm glad I didn't go buy another 50-foot Ethernet cable for that then. Simple. Brick. We were having problems with the even local connection. Weird. Internet, webcam. Why is technology just melting down today? It makes sense. I mean, I'm not gonna get an OLED because we know the Switch 2 is coming out in a couple of months. So for me, it's kind of a thing of I'll upgrade when the new one comes out. But that is gonna be for the future. That's a future Max's problem. Right at this point, yeah, because like it's at this point. Like, I mean, that's kind of the other thing is that even like 2 years ago, I was like, like when the OLED first came out, I was like, the Switch has been out for this long. That the Switch 2 is on its way. And because like the OLED is like the DS, like the OLED is like the DSi XL to the DSi, or like the new 3DS to the 3DS proper. It's a slight enhancement, but it's not like a whole brand new console. So it's like it's a stepping stone. It's probably prototyping some features for the next thing, and then the next thing is going to be like you're having some better working on it. To be honest, the one I have now is just good. Makes sense, yeah. Yeah, so for me it's like I was just gonna wait, cause like I don't play a whole lot of games that are like super duper intensive when it comes to, you know, the thing. So I was like, I can deal with it. I can deal with it. There's a few times in Breath of the Wild where, yeah, you definitely see the lag. But that's more so a Breath of the Wild thing where the game is kind of pushing stuff beyond where it should be able to do. And less of, you know, it's just the actual, you know, thing, the actual Switch itself. Let's go about one. Nice! Let's go about one. Based. Turbo based. Yeah, I mean, upgrading my setup in general is a thing that we need to work on. Where we're going to probably be upgrading the PC at some point. So it's a lot of stuff is on that ticket. When will it happen? We don't know. That's the fun part. Who knows? That's the fun. I know the entire last row of this Dynamax adventure is all stuff that is weak to ice. It is all weak to ice. That's kind of the funny thing about the Switch models is the Switch stays on the dock at all times for me. So it's like even if I had like the logo, like the sword of shield, the Skull of Olive one, like I would never like really see it because I don't really bring the thing with me. The most would be like the Joy-Cons being the ones. Is PC or boxes better? What do you mean, Gengar? What do you mean is PC or boxes better? Let's go about it. Oh, okay, so it does have a dock. Okay. So I feel like that one is like a sticker on the dock proper. I mean, PC and boxes are the same thing. The PC and the stuff are the same thing. Well, at least that means that the thing sets up Sun, it's not going to do anything. Now it doesn't have solar power anymore, it doesn't get a damage bonus, multiplier modifier. But yeah, no, it's the same thing. Pokemon storage is the exact same thing as the PC. If you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Yeah, that was gonna flatline me anyway. Quad effective, I'm low special defense, stab. Yeah, no, I was not surviving. That was a literal game ending. Okay, good. Special defense drop, harshly falling. Okay, okay, I like this. I like this. Light speed stronger? Okay, it's not gonna matter because I don't speed and just short anyway. Get vaporized. I would not mind a shiny Charmeleon though. I still need another one for the living shiny. So I'm pretty sure I have 2 shiny Charmander, so I would need another one to finish the family. I mean, I already have a shiny Charizard, but that was gotten off screen before I ever decided to do the shiny living dex. So that I don't count for it. I do not count that towards the rank of living shiny dex. I need another one. No switch. Okay, okay, nobody switched. Okay. Alright. Least bad of our next options. I feel like the least bad is the Gourgeist, because the Gourgeist at least is Mystical Fire, which is a special attack debuff, which would let us survive hits against the thing a little bit better, plus it is immune to Hyper Voice. Now again, everything on the top row is weak to Ice, which is a slight problem. But we're fine. But we're fine. Still losing our mind. Fine. Air Saraj. Okay. You outspeed all of us, really? I did not think you would outspeed every single Pokemon. I mean, obviously outspeeding... Actually, no. Like, yeah, Octillery is fairly slow Pokemon. I love Gourgeist. It's a good design. I like it. Yeah, Gen 6 had a couple good designs. Some of them, some Gen 6 designs, like Slurpuff and Swirlix, not the biggest fan of, same with Aromatisse. But others were pretty good. You're not, like, Gourgeist isn't, like, one of my top favorites from Gen 6, but, like, it's good. I like it. I also don't know which form of Gourgeist this actually is, because there are different forms of it. And each of them does have a different stat distribution. The supersized has low speed but high HP, and then like extra small is just high speed, low HP. So if you know, and everything in between for like the 5 different forms, you do different variations. I think this is a regular form. Really, Pumpkin's your favorite shiny? Interesting. Fascinating. Most fascinating. I know you like ghost types. So fun little thing, Neko. In one of my last draft league matches, Ms. Magius decided to wake up and choose violence. Ms. Magius woke up and chose violence. It was fun. Because I was like, I did not expect Ms. Magius to go that hard that fight. And then it proceeded to just obliterate things left, right, and center. I'm actually okay with that swap out. Switch out a ghost for a ghost. And we go HP with that. Is Gourgeist in Scarlet Violet? I don't think it is. I don't Trevenant is in it. I don't think Gourgeist is, because I think that... I have a shiny Gourgeist, I have a shiny Trevenant, and shiny... Phantom. I don't have a shiny Pumpkaboo. Yet. Maybe we'll hunt that back in Generation 6 proper. Maybe back in Gen 6 proper. I am actually going to Swords Dance for this, because I actually kind of need one. That's fine, I'm already slower than you anyway, so that does not matter. And also, you're going to Glaciate spam, so it doesn't matter. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got? Speed, okay. Speedfall, okay. First one. Bit of a drop? No. Sad. Sword dancing. Okay, we dancing. Sword dancing. We dancing. Okay. Okay, this is good. This is good. Yeah, I went for that because I wanted to get at least a little bit of an attack boost, because Alola and Sand Slash, well, Sand Slash is proper as well. Good, it's going Mystical Fire. NPCs are actually turbo smart. The NPCs do a little bit of smart. Takes ourselves Confusion. Hyper Voice, the Yelly Voice Wave Cannon. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, we shrug that off. We shrug that off, yeah. Kyurem does not have a very high offensive stat line compared to a lot of the other big box art restricteds. It's only 130 for its offensive stats, as opposed to the typical 150 for most of them. Something that it actually shows with Ho-Oh, but Ho-Oh is a massive tank. I mean, Kyurem's got a lot of bulk as well, so there's that. Even the other, like, bulky legendaries, which are Solgaleo and Lunala, they actually have 137 for their offensive stats. And then you got, you know, Lugia and Giratina, which are like 90 and 100. Simple Beam. Okay, good. Pressure is gone, so we don't have to PowerPoint worry anymore. Mystical Fire. Oh, that's gonna just destroy its special attack. Ooh, fine. Please special debuff. Dang it! That would have been fun if it did that. Oh, good, good, good. Target me. Target me with that stuff. I can sponge those hits all night long, buddy. Frosty the Ice Dragon was a happy, jolly soul. Except he got punched in the face by an atomic fist from space. I did not even intend for that to rhyme. Sponge. I'm known my Methura lit with cunt, almost 500 egg. Where's the best of luck? Sponge. I'll back in a sec. It's like... That's not good. That's very not good. Crits, that was completely excessive. Double crits. Today is sponge. Wait, really? There is actually a sponge cake day? I mean, I know there's like a national Oreo day and a national s'mores day. That's something. That is certainly a something. National sponge cake, fascinating. Highly fascinating and most amusive. New shinies to speak of. No shinies. Sadly, why is the internet not working though? That's a little infuriating. So close. Let's try again. Maybe the internet will work inside the game rather than going out the other way to figure this out. Maybe. I have people in my Discord that post random things about holidays, especially the theme ones. Nice. I mean, I know there's national talk like a pirate day. So there's a whole bunch of them. Call the internet company live. I mean, the thing is, I don't think it's the internet company. I think it's just the Switch. Because the internet for everything else is working. Like, I couldn't be able to stream it if it wasn't for the internet working. So I think it's just the Switch itself is having something. You know, I don't understand what it is. I guess from now on, it's like, if it connects the internet, just leave the thing going. So that way it just stays live. Because there were a couple of issues with it yesterday. All these suck. You know what? I'm taking the Maractus so none of the NPCs can. There were a couple issues with it yesterday. Because yesterday when I was trying to connect to my opponent for my Draft League match, it was connected to the internet. But when we started like to load into the match, it would return an error and boot both of us out of the actual thing. So like it would just kick us out. And so we both reset, and then we tried connecting again. I couldn't connect to the internet. Figure it in favorite numbers. Nice, very nice. Man, it was weird. The internet was acting very strange yesterday. Eventually, again, started working. It started working earlier today. I just don't know what's going on with it. I love pie. Very good. Very based. Turbo based, even. But yeah, I am somewhat thinking that we might like end off a little bit early today, in comparison to our usual stuff, because the internet does not want to cooperate. So that's the thing. Pie is indeed very, very good. Very, very good. Who do we raid? No, Kopo. How perfect mirrors of their parents' Hololive. Ah, Hololive is great. Yeah, okay, I think that we are gonna go. Wow. Literally opened a thing. Windigoon posted a video 2 seconds ago. What is my wisdom? Oh my god, that's great. Yeah, we're gonna read Athena, so we'll hold on to that. Shuffle luck is insane. Oh no, she finally got the shuffle? Nice. 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 Wide guard, so poor do you stop. Just go for attacks. Please just... Okay, at least the crit helped. That helped. Oh, okay, so your luck is insanely bad. Okay. Because normally when people say, like, my luck is insane, they mean it in the good way. Whereas, like, my luck is insanely good. Okay, that makes sense. That math checks out. Oh my god, this thing has no moves to wide guard. Poor do you stop being a literal bot? Do we crit again? Crit back to back. Wizmer needed 1,400 encounters. Boy. What is... I mean, I guess... I mean, Blaziken does have increased critical hit chance, so I guess that does make sense. What is our luck with this thing? What is our luck? Oh, like all King Ghidorah theme music, Blothwave. Oh, I love King Ghidorah. It's great. I'm actually gonna switch out for this one because this thing's actually really, really good. This thing's actually really, really good. It's gonna be fun. I got ideas. Hey, okay, that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna go watch that from Roanoke. I do love me some good Roanoke games lore videos. Okay, Wisdom needed that one. I'm gonna switch out for this. 12 HP on that blimp. Okay. Okay, I do need shiny of both of these. Well, no. Well, no. I need the other thing. But it's fine. We do this. We ball. With a Wismer. I like Wismer. He amuses me. I like. Is it weird that I like Loudred more than I like Exploud? And I think a large part of that comes from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Because normally, it's not like the middle stage of an evolutionary family that is like the most liked of a family. That's the thing. That's the thing. No is an option. No is the only option. The only option is the no. Oh boy, oh. Oh boy, oh. About good. Rep metas, DA, the meta's not working. Well, I mean, we're gonna still be going. We're still gonna be going for a while. We got about another half hour, maybe more, because the internet is just not working well. But I mean, we still try going. Didn't evolve my shiny Loudred. Can I name Shrek? Just imagine just blasting Smash Mouth at all hours of the day. The only correct way. Again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Yeah, the internet's being weird. The internet's being weird. But at some point, I am going to need to curate the entire living shiny decks. What is your favorite game of all time? That is a very hard question to answer. I would probably say Pokemon Black and White is my favorite game of all time. Because it's a bit of a tie. And between a couple of games for a couple of different reasons. But you know, consistently, I would probably say Black and White is my favorite my favorite game. Pokemon Black and White. I should have been doing Lunala DAs while waiting for your internet. So I should have been doing these. Yeah, also worked. Also worked. Do not do that question to a game will pitch off like in his mind. Well, I mean, to me specifically, because the thing about me is when it comes to games, movies, and really just TV shows, like any form of media, is I don't have like a top singular favorite. It is because I like different things for different reasons. Like my favorite Godzilla movie, and my favorite Godzilla movie overall is an impossible thing to answer, because there's certain movies of Godzilla that I really, really like because they give a lot of elaboration and a lot of focus on Godzilla as a character. However, maybe not as much on the actual monster fights themselves. Then there's all of that I really like because the monster fights are absolutely glorious. So it's like, favorite for that is kind of a hard thing. Hey, Guffin, how you doing? It's been good. It's been very well. Next DA is Yveltal. Latios was yesterday. How you doing, Guffin? Hope you're doing well. Man, it comes largely into like the way that I see like favorites of things. Is I see favorites for different things as like this is a specific type of favorite, not like favorite over everything. It's a very difficult thing. Well, glad to hear you're doing well. Glad to hear you are doing well. But yeah, we've been doing okay. You know, YouTube doing YouTubey things and everything like that. It's going okay. If you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Also, can one of the mods go grab Guthin's link, please? Probably I'll do Lunala DAs while you guys do Yveltal. I won't have to join. Yeah, Lunala's not really a terrible Dynamax adventure because it's quad weakness to Dark and also Ghost, but ideally you want to go Dark types. It's pretty good. We can do basically nothing to Cramorant. Thankfully we got Thunderbolt. As long as it doesn't get attacked on the Driftblim. Immediately Driftblim gets attacked. Immediately. Immediately it does. Thank you very much, Neo and Kayla. Many thanks. Roll combat. I mean, we're not beating this this run of this thing. That's good damage, honestly, all things considered. That's pretty good. All things actually considered. Yeah, we just do no damage. We're freaking potato. Our freaking potato damage. Happy to help. Happy to do Gunther. Our freaking potato damage output. Okay, good. Target me, because I can shrug that off. Yeah, I take like half damage, because I have absolutely massive defense. Imagine I'll immediately get the shiny Lunala and like, oh, do you have it all? I swear, I'll just do it. Maybe. Manly stats for. Hopefully the thing goes for. Why did you go for Will-O-Miss? You knew Thunderbolt would work. Thunderbolt would have knocked the thing out cleanly. This is why we hate the AI bots. The AI bots do nothing but throw. They are literal throw bots. And then again, the stat purge immediately gets rid of the burn. Okay, well, I mean, at least that's okay, because what it does, it stalls things out a little bit, so I can, you know, get the Dynamax closer to me for the fight against Kyurem. We are suffering temper, yes. I love the Ultra Beasts. I love the Ultra Beasts. Again, I tend to not really dislike many things. I try to make it a personal policy not to dislike things. Because I like to have fun. I like to enjoy things. So it's like having active dislike for things eats into the ability to enjoy things, which means overall not having fun. Hello, Jonathan. We got more Ultra Beasts. They're cool. I mean, I'm okay with the limitation of them, because if you did more Ultra Beasts to remove how special they are, and like the uniqueness of them, that's kind of one of the things about like a lot of these Pokemon spin-offs that I think a lot of people don't really understand. They're special and they're loved only because there were so many limited of them. Like, if you had multiple games like Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness, and Coliseum, where, you know, you're just catching Shadow Pokemon all the time, there wouldn't really be an appeal to those games because it would just become samey. You know, it's just, we're used to it. It's the new status quo. Whereas, because there were so few of them, it gave a greater appreciation and greater love for them because specifically they were unique. They stood out. I mean, one Ultra Beast for every type. Give it one Ultra Beast. I mean, there's only like 7 or 8 Ultra Beasts, I think. I guess I can kind of see what you mean. I can kind of see that. But then, I mean, then at that point, we make it a lot more difficult to actually get all of them because you need, you know, a different one for every biome, which would be its own separate kind of can of Wurmple. Yo, wait, we have double wide guard users here. Oh my gosh, they both use wide guard. Both literal bots. Literal bots. I mean, the close combat would have been very, very effective against that. I mean, I would have still gotten obliterated anyway. Ooh, no Hyper Voice. Okay. I mean, now it's only able to use Glaciate as a spread move, which is okay. All right, one of them is going for that AI. The AI is always throwing, Neo. The AI is never not throwing. It's their primary directive is to throw. If you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Throat Chop prevented Kyurem from using Hyper Voice. Based. Bleep. Been a long, long break from the ghastly hunt. Oh. Yeah, I'd recommend a break from that. You don't want to burn yourself out. You really, especially when it comes to shiny hunting, you do not want to burn yourself out. That's one of the reasons I don't really get burnout and why I have a rotating schedule of the things that I do, is because they're glorified to basically just chat streams. Well, yeah, I know, but you've been hitting them pretty aggressively. You know, you've been doing them for pretty extended seeming times every single day. But it failed. Amelia. So again, they keep using wide guard at the same time. Wide guard, side guard. Ice to beam you. I think they survived that, thankfully. Maximum Steel Spike. I'm hoping it goes for another low sweep on the thing, because I'm gonna do more damage. I'm gonna do more speed drop. Yeah, that's ultra. That's the burnout gonna be setting in. Hopefully not. Yeah, burnout is the eternal enemy when it comes to just Pokemon stuff. Well, I mean, gaming stuff in general, burnout is always a thing that is there. I know the Ultra Beasts are based on Not exactly, they're not actually based on objects. They're all based on invasive species. I believe invasive species specifically to Hawaii. The exception of that, I think, is Kartana. But no, they are based on invasive species, not exactly objects. So yes, that is a bit of a thing. Well, they're based on invasive species and another thing. So it's like they take invasive species and add another thing to it. They're very complex is what the Ultra Beasts are. I really like them. I have lure for the Ultra Beasts. You've seen Umibozu. I have not seen Umibozu in Monster Hunter. The only Umibozu that I am familiar with is the one in Pikmin, where one of the Water Wraith. Its Japanese name is Umibozu or Amebozu. And I think the Plasm Wraith is also named the same thing. Yes, Jonathan, we did get one shiny. It was a shiny Rhydon. Maximum Steel Spike. So close. Slowly chipping away. Slowly chipping away at this thing. Oh boy. Kyurem is just... Yeah, Kyurem is bulky for a legendary. It's not like as bulky as Giratina or Lunala or Solgaleo, but it's got some bulk on its bones. It doesn't want to go down. Okay. Okay. We are stuffing things. Hopefully we can beat it this turn. Or we get beaten. Yeah, if it still kept the speed lowered, then we would have been able to knock it out with close combat. Throat chop. Maybe we do enough. Maybe. No! No! You freaking slivers! You freaking sliver of health, stupid ice dragon! You literal jackwagon! You actual literal jackwagon! And there's the stat purge. And there is the purge. And that is gonna flatline. Let me blow the favorite yokai. Let's look at this thing. Look at this thing. Interesting. Ooh, neat. Oh, it's on the back of the wolf. Yeah, I know like the Amebozu is like it's like a monk is what it looks like. Like eyes, it's very creepy looking. So I'm pretty sure Hedora is also based on the Umebozu. I think. I'm pretty sure that one of the Godzilla is based on that. It's a very interesting looking thing. It is a very, very interesting looking thing. The yokai. I'm not really sure, but there was a Godzilla. Yes, Hedora. I'm pretty sure because it looks like Hedora. Like go look up Hedora. Hedora looks like exactly like an Umebozu. It's a thing. It is a thing. Singular brain cell! Single brain cell! That's all we got here, ladies and gents. Single brain cells, all we got. Hedora, yes. Hedora. The pollution monster from the Showa era. And also it was in Godzilla Final Wars. But, like, it was only in Final Wars for, like, 4 seconds before it got impaled by Ibara. I have no idea. I didn't keep... I don't know what the... Because we lost the raid against the Kyurem, and then we got the shiny of the... shiny... Rhydon. But we don't keep track of encounters for the non-legendary. That thing might have been because of the... Yes. I'll send you a GIF of it. Yeah, where is this thing? Yes, where is this thing? Where there's really no gifs of that thing. There's like no gifs of Hedorah. Fast Q-Fish, wow, do like no damage to this thing. Yeah, there you go. Yes, thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. God, the Showa era lighting was so bad in some areas. Some of them it's too bright all the time, you just can't see a dang thing. Yo! I mean, why did it not go Rising Voltage, though? I don't know what that I mean, all of them have a name. And thank you very much, whoever else just subscribed. Both of you. Thank you. Max Jork, yeah. That did not surprise me that Raichu got obliterated by that. That did not at all shock me, because Raichu is frail. Yeah, fun fact, Godzilla vs. Hedorah was one of my first Godzilla monsters I ever saw. The first Godzilla movie I ever saw was Godzilla 2000. Then, the first Godzilla movie I saw in full, I know, was GMK. I don't know if I saw Godzilla vs. Hedorah before or after GMK. So I always, like, use the two, like, I say the two interchangeably as, like, I know the first one was 2000. I don't know which of the other two was my first and then was my second and my third. Totally, 1,000 subs in one season. What's that? But yeah, no, it was, I'm not surprised we're getting deleted by everything. Oh, something. Oh, okay. When I think of season, I think of, like, season of a TV show. I'm a little bit stupid. Little bit dumb. Little bit dumb. Yeah, a lot of the Godzilla monsters, there is, like, an X-ray cutaway that shows, like, the internal anatomy structures. I'm like, Destroya's got one. I know Godzilla's got one. King Ghidorah has one. A lot of them have it. Which, I love that they give that, like, that degree of thought into the things. Like, okay, what would the internal biology of this thing actually be? Because it shows they actually care about these things. Like, they... Like... They take them seriously enough to, like, to think about these things. And it's like, I love this. Odd. You know, I love that they actually do stuff like that. Focus miss. Ah, good hit on that focus miss. That was a good crit as well. Very good crit. Don't. Why the frick are you using taunt instead of last sweep? You have a super effective fighting move. You literal bot. You know something is wrong when the electric type does more damage with their fighting moves than the fighting type does with their fighting moves. Because he doesn't use them. Yeah, no, I love that stuff. It's like, that's why I love a lot of the old monster movies, is they care. They care. This found r/Godzilla good up front. Yes, I am already in Godzilla, r/Godzilla. I've actually posted a couple of my videos on my second channel in there. Like, legitimately one of the most wholesome communities you will ever find. Like, I mean, the Godzilla community definitely has its problems. I mean, every community has its problems, and there's been some stuff found out in the Godzilla community as a whole that were not good. But, I mean, again, most communities have their skeletons in the closet, unfortunately, when you get some of the big people. But, I mean, because one thing, like, nothing lights up my day quite like when I go to some of the comments on some of the videos where it's like, on the second channel, where people are like, you know, how is this channel not bigger? Like, this channel deserves to be bigger. And it's like, 'Cause the King Ghidorah video, there's a lot of very, very wholesome, very positive comments from that, and like it means the world to see, because it's like, this is something that I never thought people would actually be wanting to see, and seeing there are people who are actively interested in it is very, very heartwarming. It's like maybe there is hope for humanity. Maybe there is a chance. Why the freak are you going for taunt on this thing? You have quite effective fighting moves. You know, maybe there is hope for us after all. Maybe we're not doomed. Even with a +1, I'm still doing a lot of damage. Maybe there is hope. Again, the Raichu still does more damage with its fighting moves than the fighting type actually does. Because it just doesn't use them. I would not mind a shiny Lairon, though. I would very much like that. Eye laser. Yes! Hedora has eye laser beams. Lasers. Laser beam, I missed the memo. Let's get a couple of videos of the second channel that I'm working on, which one of them is a smart schedule. I'm switching off of this. I'll take that. But yeah, no, like one of my favorite things to do, as weird as this may sound, is like I like to go to various like other Reddits I'm in and just type in Godzilla in the search bar and just see what comes up. Indeed, very indeed. Oh yeah, Kayla, you're actually seeing the new emote that I added recently. I'm surprised nobody discovered the bonk emote yet. I am surprised nobody else has discovered the Odin bonk emote. And for that, I literally just went into like there's a game that I enjoy playing, and they have like little basically mini comics of things in there, and like I was like, oh, there's a thing of a person with a hammer. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna take that in background remove and then use that as an emote because it's funny. It is amusive. Thank you very much, Gayla. Many, many thanks. Oh, at least that breaks the disguise. If I can hit an Iron Tail, that'll do a lot of damage. I mean, I like doing it because... Favorite mythical. Favorite mythical is Jirachi. Very, very much favorite mythical is Jirachi. Okay, that thing's going for Trick Room. I mean, I guess it isn't terrible, because I actually would help me. Alfie, use Trick Room. But yeah, no, it is, favorite mythical is Jirachi. Iron Tail. Good damage. Very good damage. Dang, mythical. Favorite mythology. I mean, obviously I'm biased. I'm Italian, Greco-Roman. Hello there, Dominic Chase. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, no, that character is not actually Odin. She is named for the character. She is named for the mythological figure, but she is not the figure herself. Though she does actually have, you know, part of her hair covering her eye, like the one eye. Which I like. Iron Tail. Give me a favorite time. I like them all. I mean, the Gen 5 stuff just hits different in general for me. Which is funny, I don't really care for Keldeo all that much, which is fascinating. Not exactly. I can explain. I can explain later because it's kind of complicated. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Iron Tail. I mean, the good thing is the more I miss Iron Tail, the longer the fight goes stalling on for, and the closer it gets to me being able to Dynamax turn 1 again. Well, turn 1, turn 2 against the Kyurem, so I'm okay with that. I'm mostly okay with that. Inferno. Throat chop. Oh, honestly, surprised I actually took it out. Good. I'm okay with that. Okay. No, just regular Pokeball. Yeah, Leaf Green was actually the first Pokemon game I ever played in full. More or less. I don't know if I actually finished it. I don't remember if I actually finished playing my Leaf Green file when I started. Go to the Iffy form. I like the design, the shiny, and all. But that's though. I mean, for me, I never had a Keldeos. I never really had, like, a strong attachment to it. Because I just didn't interact with it. I just didn't really have much. I really like Victini, because Victini I got, again, we're in a game, so I liked the thing. And I didn't use it in one of my playthroughs. I wish I did. But I like it. I was like, yeah, I got a positive thing towards this. I never got Keldeo. I don't think I ever got Meloetta either. My favorite shiny is Gigalith. Gigalith is my favorite shiny, as we are very big fans of Generation 5 Pokemon here. I would love a defense drop with Iron Tail. I would absolutely love a speed drop. Interesting. Alakazam. Fascinating. Favorite shiny legendary. Favorite shiny legendary is Regirock. I love that shiny Regirock just looks like a giant statue of chocolate. It is absolutely glorious. Hello there, Noya. Welcome, welcome. Is shiny. Oh, that was a good one. That was a very good one. If you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. It is the best way to help support the channel out and make sure more amazing viewers like you find their way here. Meloetta is in Scarlet Violet, but I prefer to have her hang out in the small area where she is, because she's nice. Yes. I wish you could get that music to play normally, because I do love that song. I recorded the thing. Smart move. Smart move. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Yeah, I wish after you caught Meloetta, like, that would always play there so you can go back and listen to it. Or if, like, you send Meloetta out, she will. Like, actually, I wonder if you catch Meloetta, bring her back there, and send her out, if she will start singing the same song. Yes, we have an entire video explaining how you get the Meloetta. Little Mewtwo. Yes, like a couple of months ago. Yeah, you can get Meloetta in Scarlet Violet. We have a whole walkthrough of how to get it. I'm thinking if you just go into our channel, like you can type in the search bar Meloetta, it'll pop up. Yeah, sure, yeah. I mean, there's probably something I can find, like an audio OST thing of the actual thing. But yeah, it was a great song. Like, I'm so glad they brought back individual mythical sub-stories into the Pokemon games. Because if they're gonna be doing stuff like that for the little stuff, it means they're gonna be doing more for the big stuff. Like, if they do something like Mythicals, where giving them their own story, it does nothing to affect, like, the sales numbers of the games. It is just player quality of life updates. What that means is it means they're listening to players. It means they understand players want more story. People want more, elaboration, characterization. Which does reflect very well on making more games that are focused more on story. Because that will get more people to buy the games. No shiny Cradon. No shiny Lairon. No shiny Mimikyu. Yeah, the big one is yes. But anyways, it's good because it reflects that Game Freak is listening. Game Freak is very aware of what players are wanting in things, and that they are most importantly willing to spend money on things just because players like them, even if it won't make them any money. Like, that is a very good sign. That is an extremely good sign. Again, it reflects very well on Game Freak for things. Ooh. Lycanroc would be the pick. Lycanroc would be the better pick. Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm very hoping that we get more of that in the future games. Because which version are you playing? We are playing Pokemon Sword version right now, Jonathan. But realistically, when it comes to Pokemon games, what version you're playing does not matter. The version differences are really only coat of paint. in terms of differences. The games are basically the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's my biggest thing I always tell people when people ask me, like, you know, what version is better, one game or the other. It's like, they're the same game. Because with trading, you can just get everything from people. It's like, you can get everything. You know, that's, it's not like the difference between, say, Pokemon Black and White and Pokemon Black 2, White 2, where they are fundamentally very different games. Even something from, like, Diamond and Pearl into Platinum, it's still 99.9% the same game, just a different coat of paint on it. We've been to find it, hopefully it actually sent. Yeah, I mean, if not, I can always just go find, like, an OST of it on the YouTube. On the YouTube. Gravity. That does nothing because my moves hit anyways. On the YouTubes. Well, then again, it would make sure high horsepower always connects. It's always using Endure. None of its moves hit you for anything above resisted, actually, on the Emolga. Because it's electric flying. So, it's resistant to fighting, it's resistant to steel, and it's resistant to fighting. So, like, there's no reason to do that. Why can't I connect to the internet? I've been having issues with the internet as well, Jonathan. So maybe it isn't just me having issues. Fascinating. Yeah, no, I was not able to connect to the internet either. Interesting. Maybe it's because there's one of the new Terror Raid events for Scarlet Violet that they're kind of diverting power over to that. Which, I mean, they may not be doing that, but that would not surprise me if that is the case. Because there is the Terra Dragonite event going on right now. And thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Heck, finally beat this thing. Thank you. I'm not going to be switching out for this thing, though it would be quite good. I will still stick with the Lycanroc, though I do like... I would like a shiny of this thing. I would very like a shiny Dusclops. Not Dusclops. I would very like a shiny Doublade, because I do need a shiny Aegislash. But shiny Aegislash and Doublade, and eventually a shiny Honedge. Back to do it. Maybe because I can do it. Possibly. Again, or it could just be Minotaur's Garbo Trash, which it realistically could be either of them. We don't know. It could be either of them, actually. Let's go for this. Man, we're good. I think we're gonna go raid. Do we raid Athena? Do we raid Athena? Athena's doing a shiny only run. Wait, right? This is one of the debuts of all time. Brook. Making a break for a little bit. Good idea. Yeah, that's the thing when it comes to shiny hunting, is knowing when to take a break. Because, like, it's just space it out. You know, is that you don't want to blank yourself when it comes to shiny hunts. It's shiny hunts are a marathon. They're not a sprint. So you want to pace yourself. Currently on my month-long break from Dialga resets. Very smart. Very, very smart. Yes, Pokemon White. Very much. I always support anything Unova, because Unova is the best game. However, I always say people should go play Unova for themselves. People should always experience the game and understand it for themselves, not just simply take the word of others. Because that is how people have blind devotion, like what happened with the hate of Unova. Like, as much as I would love a Unova to, like, again, to get, like, the love it deserves, I also think that Unova should not just be receiving nothing but unbiased love for everything, because that kind of, again, absolute abject devotion is what caused a lot of the hate for Unova to begin with, because people would just single-minded, follow things without evaluating themselves. So we need to kind of get back to the evaluation of ourselves mentality, which we're probably not going to get back to. Probably not. But who knows, maybe be hopeful. I think it'll be hopeful. I want to. I'm starting to consider making Ultimate and watching a playthrough because I don't want to. I'm like, you know what? I respect that. Yeah, it's a tricky thing because, like, on the one hand, you know, I don't like emulating. What is that? Is that a ground up? Is that a Conda? Oh, it's a Claydol. Ew. It's too bad for us. Yeah, it's a hard thing. However, I think ultimately it is best to not emulate, just on principles. Because, yeah, it is very hard to get any of the Generation 5 games because they are so expensive. Because, I mean, they didn't sell as well as some of the games for a while. And then the people who do sell them, they know they can, you know, charge out the nose for it and people will buy it. Thing is, I don't mind emulating that. Oh, interesting. I mean, I don't like emulating, period, but, yeah. Wow, Jackwagon with Hypno. Then again, wait, no. No guard, that always hits, so that actually makes sense. That would have gotten to me. I just began watching. I have no idea what that is. But sounds very nice, Jonathan. Sounds very good. Gravity. Gravity's in play. Noctowl fell out of the sky. Endure. Why are you using freaking endure instead of going for an attack? It is weak to electric, you stupid freaking flying rat. You literal flying rat. Wonk. Well, I mean, I can break through with reflect. Anime from DVD player because the difference is in Android. Fair enough. I mean, for me, it's the spirit. You know, it's with emulation. It's the company that made the game does not receive any of the benefits from your consumption of it. Like when you buy a DVD, you're buying a DVD, and those profits do go back to the company themselves. You know, it's not, you know, the same sort of thing. You know, it's when you buy a DVD, they receive the payment for it. They receive a portion of it. Wow, we're still freaking asleep. What the frick is with the sleep nerds? Welcome back, Boga Girl. Welcome. Max on their stream. Well, again, tinted lenses means that actually is not technically resisted. It's actually neutral damage, so it's not bad. Could be worse. Yeah, it's for me. I just don't like emulating. I prefer to play console, like system as intended. But yeah, no, that is me. That is how I am with things. Still watching. Won't be able to talk too much about the streaming TV. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Poké Girl. Thank you. Many thanks. No switch. I swear, we're gonna be asleep for just so many turns against this Kyurem. Hello there, Pokemaster DX. How you been? I've been well. I've been very well. How have you? I'm begging my parents to get the content. Pokemon Sword. I'd recommend only getting the Crown Tundra DLC. Well, it's Crown Tundra and Isle of Armor, so the same thing. I would only recommend getting it if you want to shiny hunt. You know, if you're not wanting to shiny hunt the legendaries, I would not recommend getting it. I got YouTube, and this is awesome. Oh, nice, very nice. If I had a DS, then yes, I'd definitely go back and play Black and White, maybe X. Well, you need a 3DS for that. You need 3DS for the X and Y thing. Okay. Yeah, in that case, yes. Yeah, because you can't shiny them in Scarlet Violet. But yeah, that is I would definitely say then for that that is the case. Hyper Voice doesn't affect the Blade. Does nothing. Critical on the Noctowl. Look up. But, you know, it is not possible to play 3DS games on a regular DS. I have a new Nintendo DS. Same. That's the one I have as well. That is what my Solgaleo Lunala one is. Iron Head Bonk. Yes, that's what mine is. Glaciate. Kyurem is just all speed control here. It is all speed control. Yeah, the main reason I got the new 3DS XL is because you could only play Xenoblade Chronicles for 3DS on it. You needed that one in order to play it. The other one just couldn't play it. So I got that and was like, oh. And the funny thing is, I bought Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition anyway when I got the Switch. So it's like, kind of a thing. It's kind of a thing. We're probably going to leave anyway. Oh wow, actually it's still sort of surviving. Yeah. Yeah. You have no idea how pricey some of those things are. It's kind of absurd. Like it is actually insane. Well, now we got knocked out. New shiny Blade, no shiny Minshao, new shiny Noctowl. Minecraft was only for the new 3DS. Really? I need to go look at all the games that were exclusive to the new 3DS XL. Because I only knew of Xenoblade Chronicles X. I'm pretty sure there's probably a couple of others that were as well. But I just don't really know about them. Alright, this is going to be our final DA of the day. Sorry the internet was not working today. You know what, I'm gonna go for the Klefki this time. Playing ahead in time again because one of our games. But yeah, no, I'm gonna be doing some other things. We'll be doing some plans of other things. None of these are good options. Well, actually, no. That is the thing right there. That is a Berserker. And Berserker is actually very good for Kyurem DAs. Very strong for them. Only $30 for black and white. That's. Yeah, that sounds like a scam. Cause black 1 on its own goes for over $100. Black and white 2 on their own also go for over $100. So a $30 thing for both of them, I'd recommend sending me a screenshot of that because that sounds super sketched. Because I know that like retailers do not sell those anymore. You know, maybe GameStop sells them. Maybe, like, used places. I don't think Walmart would not sell them. That sounds incredibly sketched out. I know because I was hunting for one of those to buy those months ago. I mean, unless like there's a price drop, like that probably would have been cratered to like 20%. Those cartridges, that card with the indentation looks very strange. Cause let me go grab mine. Let me go find my case. I have a case of all the games. The indents on the side look off to me. There we go. There it is. Yeah, see, it doesn't have those indents on the side when it comes to DS games. I mean, in the black version, that's interesting. It's very, very interesting that for $30. So I remember I looked and they did not have any of those. Unless like it's only a very specific store that has them. Yeah, like that does look a little bit sketchy. I mean, if you think it's safe, I'd recommend go for it. But to me, that looks a little sketched. You know, that just... something about that just seems off, considering, again, those games go for an insane amount of money. I don't think they would have just the intensest price crash in a couple of months. Because I bought mine around Christmas of last year. Let's see for something I need, like the DS versus the DS. Yeah, I'd recommend going for the 3DS specifically. Also, if you're going for a 3DS, I recommend trying to find one that already has Pokemon Home downloaded on it. Because remember, Pokemon Home is no longer accessible. No, Pokemon Home, Pokemon Bank. Actual Pokemon Y, we pre-owned card. Yeah, something about that that's just, the price range is just so strange. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that because people, I think in the lead up to them removing Pokemon Home from the Pokemon Bank, them taking down the eShop but still keeping Bank up, that people would just have bought up 3DSs by the boatload specifically in preparation for that. Like just to sell them off later because they've become increasingly more valuable. Because like, not everyone would be able to do them, people would always be looking for them. Because there's a couple of people who I know that they do not have any access to a 3DS. They did not download Pokemon Bank on their 3DS before it took offline. So it actually would make a lot of sense for people to go and just stock up on them. Yep. There's limited amounts of them. There's not a whole lot of them. Hello there, Harvey. Hi, so welcome. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of them, at least, you know, not a lot of them easily accessible. How you doing? How you doing? I mean, it makes sense. Never mind, I don't think I'll need it all. Never mind, I don't think I'll be on the bank. I'll need a life support for the wallet. But yeah, no, the best way for that I'd recommend is if you know someone that has it, like has like a Pokemon Bank on their DS or something, already probably go like work with them. Not, you know, go buy like a whole brand new one. But that's a whole other set of problems. But yeah, no, Pokemon Bank is something. I wouldn't mind a shiny Charmeleon. I would not mind a shiny Charmeleon. You know, we're gonna go raid our friend, Finabella. She's doing some shiny hunting for a badge quest in Pokemon Black and White. It's gonna be great. No switch. I'm okay with that. That was a liability against the thing. I'm okay with that. And then we go for this. I don't know anyone who's got a 3DS level. I'm like, okay, that's a problem. That is an issue. Yeah. I mean, you also never know. They could... I mean, maybe. I still don't think the likelihood is very high that we're going to be getting Gen 5 remakes for another, like, 3 years. You know, I think the soonest we're going to be getting Gen 5 remakes is going to be 2027. But you never know. I mean, I would love nothing more than to be wrong about there being no Gen 1 remakes in 2026. I hope I'm wrong about that. But considering Pokemon Company does love Gen 1, you know, I don't think that they're gonna shy away from Gen 1 remakes. You know, it's their it is their golden youngling is Gen 1, and they are big fans of it. Hello there, Hunter Comic Books. Welcome in. That is their chance on the raids. I'm telling you. No. Huh? I don't know what you're saying there, Hunter. I should have kept the Galaxy 3DS I had. Understandable, yeah. Sometimes it is unfortunate when you have to sell things like that. If you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Yeah, we are going to be ending off in after we finish up this next Dynamax adventure. Why are Pokemon X and Y cheaper? Because because they released X and Y for digital at some point. So this is kind of a weird thing. If games are ever released for digital purchase, it drives down the physical copy price even years and years and years later. So if a game had a digital release of it, even years out, the price will be lower for that game for some reason. I don't know why. But, you know, that's... one of my friends did tell me that, because that's the reason why, like, the Gen 5 games are so expensive compared to the Gen 6 games and 7 and onwards, where they all were digitally released. Yeah, do not spoil raids, Hunter Comic Books. Do not spoil raids. You know, that's a very, very not good stream etiquette. How you doing, Renee? How you doing? Alright. I really hope one of the NPCs can... Understandable, Pokemaster. Thank you very, very much. Have a very nice day. Yes, one of the NPCs did take it. Yes! What about Omega Ruby and Platinum 2? Well, Omega Ruby is much less expensive. Omega Ruby is cheaper. So I'm going to be saving for. I mean, the thing is, if you've played BDSP, you've played Platinum. Thank you. You know, it's as much as I do like Platinum. Platinum's main things were atmosphere differences and just like art style differences. It isn't that much different. What do you mean, Jonathan? Do I do Dynamax Adventures before I stream? No. I only do Dynamax Adventures when I'm live, unless it is to get footage for something that I need a project for, which I don't need those footages anymore. The only thing I'm in is just the guillotine part of the door. Yes, and it's a 15-minute long hallway, Neo. It is a 15-minute freaking tedious hallway that looks amazing, but it is 15 minutes of walking in a glorified straight line. It is literal padding. Again, I love the distortion world, but it is just padding. Stop spamming Renee. Again, people massively overhype the distortion world. It's great atmosphere, but it's padding. Wide guard. Ice to beam you. Oh boy, oh. Oh boy, oh. Yeah, it's, again, I like Platinum for what it is, but I also recognize it is just atmosphere. You know, it's... The people that are complaining... Yes, you do not need Platinum. The people who are complaining about Platinum are about BDSP not being a Platinum remake are people who do not understand what the original Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum all had as their deficiencies. And because in their minds, it is... I mean, they're not doing it intentionally. This is something that just happens whenever, like, a remake of something happens, is people do not understand that they often much more favorably remember a historic version of something than it actually was. And so, when they find, I enjoyed this thing before, this remake I don't enjoy, the remake must have made things worse. You know, it's a very simple line of logic. But it's also, a large part of it is we do not want to acknowledge that things we used to like, or things we do like that came before, may not have been perfect. You know, it's a very, very not good mentality to have, because it does lead to continuing problems of, again, you get this massive infighting. The reason I wanted is because I never played Hoenn, Unova, Kalos games. I've never played Alola either, but I jumped back into Pokemon during those ones. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be getting a Kalos game next year, so you're not missing too much on that. But, you know, Unova, very much understandable. I love the Unova games. They are, in my opinion, the best Pokemon games. They are absolutely fantastic. Alright. And again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe. Around Gen 5, I fell out of Pokemon, not because of Unova, because I stopped liking Pokemon for a bit. Yeah, for me, it was, I mean, well, for me, it was I fell out of Pokemon at Generation 6 because specifically the Mega Evolutions gave me a massive aversion, and I stepped away because I wasn't going to support the series. I was not going to support a series that was actively going into fan service to that degree. No shiny Pelipper, no shiny Charmeleon, no shiny Pazaka, no shiny Kyurem. We are one encounter away from hitting odds. Alright. We're gonna go raid our friend, Athena Bella. She's doing a shiny shiny badge quest for Alola, for Gen 5, Black and White. So, let's go give her a raid. She's a good friend of ours, fellow Pokemon streamer, and a much better shiny hunter than myself. So yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah, so I will see you all. Hi, Zane. Hi, Zane. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, this is our usual end time, but yes. Well, and hello there and bye. But yes. Again, don't forget to leave a like on the stream, subscribe for more. And that is the correct link, right? Yes, that is the correct link. I will see you all tomorrow. Also, later tonight, we've got a Draft League match going up. So that's going to be fun. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.